Rolling. Welcome in, everybody. What's up? Episode, what, 204?
205.
205?
Let's look it up.
I already know what it is.
No, I know what 205 is.
What is it? I already know what it
Birmingham.
is. Nope. Well, yeah, I guess maybe Tuscaloosa is 205.
Yeah, 205 is Alabama.
Ooh.
Welcome in, everybody, from the 205 area code serves west central portion of Alabama, including major cities like Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Hoover, and Bessemer. Yeah, dude. Now this is God's country. This is we're starting out. Once we get into the twos, every new episode of the pod, we talk about what the area code is. This is the area code that I got a cell phone in.
Oh.
First time I got a cell phone was in college.
Nice.
I had a
First number was
205 phone number.
205.
How many numbers do you think you've had over the years since phone one?
3.
3? Nice.
Yep. I had
That's
a
good.
205, and then I had a 719,
Nice.
which is Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
And then I just got a new one.
I got a lot of spam calls from Colorado Springs.
Yeah,
A
719.
lot. Yes.
Brother.
I've
if
had one
we-
number.
I've only had one too. I need
Never
to get a
changed
new
it.
one. I
Had
want
the
to
One
same
phone
change
number
it.
your whole
since
life?
I was 12.
It's a random
Really?
area code
Yeah.
too.
You had a cell phone at 12?
It didn't do anything, but yeah.
What area code?
508.
Where's that?
Mass.
Wow. And then, now, remember when I was coming up, it was like, dude, you live in LA. You should change it to an LA.
They told me that when I moved here, and
Yeah.
it meant nothing.
Doesn't matter. Hey, it meant nothing.
Nothing
Because
at
they're
all.
like, you're gonna look more successful.
They're like, no one's going to answer your phone call if you're not calling from a 615. I was like, first of all, who's making phone calls anymore?
And second of all, no one's gonna answer your phone call anyway.
Right. Because I'm not calling. So
Yeah,
there's
I'm
that.
not calling. Dude, if we made it to episode 719 of this pod, how
think
many
about
years
how
did that
far
be?
away that is.
That's gonna be 20 years.
It's like 50 a year. So, I mean,
if we
No,
did
it's-
one,
That's only like
that's 100
14
episodes every
years.
2 years. So it's 14 years.
500 episodes from now.
Divided by
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
it's possible.
Pods won't exist in 10 years.
They're not
Do you
going to look
think?
like this, I promise.
No, they're
It'll
not
be
gonna-
something else,
no,
man.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
It'll be something.
It's just going to be a live RSS feed to your thoughts.
Yeah. They're going to like, that I got to be here. But people will still be doing stuff to comment on.
It'll be something. I don't know
Who
what
even
it'll look
knows?
like, but
And I need to say something up top.
yeah, please.
I think we went to the moon.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw some things on the line, but
Yeah.
next week I could be back off.
Sure.
I'm very
Like recency bias, like whatever you saw last.
whatever I saw most recent.
Yeah.
The Artemis 2 had me.
Wait, why? What got you back?
I don't know. Something about the reflectors. Now I see something about the reflectors. They put mirrors on the moon, so you can put a laser up to the moon and you can see it.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a little sus when they got off the thing. They were like dying laughing, like it was like they couldn't hold the joke in anymore.
How much money did we spend on this moon launch?
Wait. Hold on. A lot.
We couldn't get some, like, I don't know, cameras to shoot up there?
No, they forgot they
Yeah?
forgot.
Got the lens.
Forgot how.
The lens floated away.
Yeah.
Okay. You back?
No, no, I don't believe in it anymore. Wait, but I believe in this one.
Okay.
You don't believe in this one?
Why would I believe in this one?
You don't believe in this one?
Don't you think it's convenient we just like try to do something like this every time that there's a giant war that we want to distract from?
Oh no, dude! This is not how we're starting this podcast.
Alex, he's saving people. It's fine.
Yeah.
He sees.
No, not hey, dude. It was bridges and what'd you say last week?
Bridges and
PowerPoint
PowerPoint Day. Fire. Never happened.
Day.
So
We should celebrate next year too. Let's
still-
mark the
still-
calendar.
still waiting on that,
Something
but
new every year. This weekend I headed to El Paso. I'm going to the border. I'm gonna figure it out myself.
The border.
It's in El Paso.
it's closed now. You're done.
The border is in El Paso. I know the theater we're playing. The border is like a half mile. We walked there.
Yeah, I love El Paso. I went there one time. El Paso was sick.
Texas. We're going to Tucson and Houston and Waco this weekend, dude. All Texas. And then the weekend after that, Fort Worth, Amarillo. We got 2 shows in Houston, 2 shows in Fort Worth. And then in May, we're going to Amarillo, Wilmington, North Carolina, Evans, Durham, Jacksonville, Asheville, Columbia, Mobile, Florence, and ending the show in Duluth, Georgia in, what is that month? That is going to be June. And then we're taking the summer off.
Yup.
Then in the fall, we're going to Lexington, Toledo, Huntington, West Virginia, Minneapolis, Rochester, Des Moines, Torrington, Connecticut, Boston, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Columbus, Georgia, Memphis, Grand Junction, Greeley, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Virginia Beach, Wilkes-Barre, Providence, Lubbock, Albuquerque, Midland, Corpus Christi, Beaumont, Hattiesburg, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Wow.
Fired up, ladies and gentlemen. This week's episode brought to you by the good folks over there at Poncho. I wore Poncho, my Springfield First, our new sketch show.
Yeah.
And I go, let's get on the poncho.
Nice.
I peeped that.
Let's get it. You saw the poncho?
Yeah, I did.
I go, let's get a little bit of shout out to the good folks over there.
Cross promo.
Yeah, get them some free revenue. Shout out to the good folks at Poncho. As the weather warms up, it's time to pack away to winter gear and start thinking about more lightweight, versatility, spring and summer options. Poncho Outdoors shirts are made to keep you comfortable in places that aren't.
Ooh, well said.
Could mean fishing all day in the sun, working up a sweat on the job site, or tending to livestock on the ranch. It's very odd. Those are the three examples I chose.
Yeah, add another. What would you use for somebody in Nashville?
Or getting off the subway and walking to Wall Street.
There you go. How about day drinking on a rooftop?
Yes, at Whiskey Row.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd golf in them.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Taking an afternoon on the Pontoon Saloon.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. Poncho shirts are lightweight, breathable, and quick drying, so they are perfect weather for the perfect for warmer spring weather. They got the original shirts. Original shirt, that's the one I wear a bunch of times. They got your ultra light shirts. Every time I see somebody else wearing poncho, you know what I think? I go, I got to get that one.
Yeah.
I go, I don't have that one. I didn't know they had that one. Let me get that one. I got literally on my to-do list, buy more poncho, and I'm not even going to ask him for it for free.
Yeah, use the code.
I'm going to use the code.
Nice.
I'm going to use the code, so let's get to the code so I can know what to use. They got the Western, the Field Polo. If you're looking for lightweight, comfortable shirts for spring and summer, check out Poncho Outdoors. They got ultra lightweight, original Western, and Polo styles, depending on what you are looking for. Go to Poncho, Poncho outdoors.com/netpositive and enter your email for $10 off your first order and free shipping. That's Poncho, Poncho outdoors.com/netpositive for $10 off and free shipping. Shout out to the good people over at Poncho. We got a hot episode of the show.
Today felt very reunion energy, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I like Derrick was back in town. Derrick Stroup, obviously one of my best friends in comedy, and shared a ton of you go, well, it would be awkward to like have topics. I mean, I had a bunch of stuff prepared, but I was like, we'll see where it goes. Like two buddies.
Yeah, because imagine if you showed up like for a coffee or something, you were like, all right, here's the outline.
You're like a date or
This is
something
what we're going to run through.
Yeah.
You know?
Man. And like it always, it starts out, it was so funny talking about the family group chat.
Awesome.
And then got into some more sincere things at the end.
Yeah, I like that. I know. It felt like we were winding down, and then we like caught a second wind.
Somebody goes,
that.
oh yeah, that did kind of feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fun episode of the pod. I just want to say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is not about the pod.
Okay.
Before we get started, because I thought about this week. Okay, so I was with my nieces and nephews for like 3 hours.
Okay.
I went to their house on Sunday. And I go to my brother and my sister-in-law. I go, oh, this is like constant with kids.
Yeah, like you get to leave.
I go, oh, this is like that kid's swimming. You got to make sure that kid's like, I'm doing a backflip on the trampoline. Watch me. I go, you know how I would be, this is a nod to parents. I would be so pissed if I saw an Instagram reel, like every time you're on your phone in front of your kids, that's moments that you're like, dude, you have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no, like, because I feel like parents are like, yeah, in theory.
Right.
What, you can't be present for all day.
Dude, it's exhausting.
Like at dinner time, at bedtime, there should be some moments of like connection, but to say to a parent that they can't pull out their cell phone. And also our parents weren't doing that.
Yeah.
They didn't have cell phones, but they
had their own version of it for sure.
like, I know what everybody's dream attention is to the kid.
Of course.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's when a pastor or someone religious is like, for our marriage, like we wake up every morning and like look at each other. We make direct eye contact for 90 seconds and then we rub each other's feet.
Yeah, scram.
You don't do that.
Get out of here.
You do not do that. Like every parent, like don't.
You set the intention to, I'm sure.
Yes.
That doesn't mean you always do.
It doesn't mean you always do. And you're like, well, don't like raise your voice at kids. And you're like, you have to.
Sometimes it really works.
You have to, or don't let them on screens.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even a parent.
Yeah.
But I just saw what was going down at first, and I go, I would be pissed at content telling me that I should be a better parent.
Yeah.
That they probably posted while not watching their own kid.
Right. When did you make this? Right. Yeah. I see the kids in the background. Yeah. Nothing has humbled me like parenting in the sense of like it immediately stripped like whatever the judgment muscle is in me.
Yeah.
Looking at other parents being like, oh, they like gone out the window, dude. I get it. Because I know that there's times when I'm going to have my kids somewhere in public or people are at my house. Someone's going to watch me do something. They're going to be like, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And good for you, man. I'm not proud of myself for whatever the thing was either, but like it is what it is. We're trying out here.
And
Everybody's trying.
You see a kid in the airport with like a huge stuffed animal. It was like, why didn't you tell him to? You're like, dude, you have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know what this means.
What getting out of the house was, and he's literally not coming.
Yeah.
And you go, all right, dude.
Yeah. Nothing triggers me more than like when a kid's just absolutely losing it in public, just like
and you want to like
someone's like huffing and puffing in the back, like all like, oh, I can't believe, like, oh, it's like, dude,
I
go
go
to the
out,
back of the line.
We're not
bro.
even parents.
Who cares?
I go out of my way to tell people they're doing great.
Yeah, like stop.
You're doing
like,
great.
You're acting like a child when you do that, dude.
Well said.
Yeah,
that
you're
is, it's like,
child.
dude, oh, you can't handle this kid, like
Or
kind of
you
being
can't handle
upset.
that another kid,
like,
somebody else's
come on,
kid
man.
is not.
Yeah,
Bro.
What?
yeah.
Come on, man.
I just watch you get all fussy about somebody cutting in front of you in line at coffee for 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Somebody said
you just have better control of your emotions because you have 2 decades of experience more than the kid.
Tell
Like,
us more. Yeah. Somebody said you didn't deserve. You don't have the right to grow up in a kid-free environment.
yeah,
Like if you're out,
yeah.
kids exist.
Sorry.
If you want to stay in your house and DoorDash, if you're in the airport, if you're in a restaurant, if you're walking down the street, if you're at the park,
Yeah.
there's kids. Or what
Dude,
kind of planet?
Can I raise a qualm?
Say
I have
it.
a qualm with this.
Say
I
it.
saw it this week again, and I keep seeing it. There are restaurants that are more accommodating for people who bring their dogs in than when you bring your kids in.
Preach, brother.
And it's
Preach.
it's starting to really bother me. I'm having a hard time at times being like, my kid's inconveniencing your restaurant. They're gonna eat some food.
Yeah.
The dog's not.
It's not doing anything. The dog's licking my foot.
Yeah.
And I don't like dogs.
It's really starting to get
They
to
do
me, man.
go over and above. And
If you got more dog bowls and high chairs,
That's
bro,
what I'm
we got a
saying,
problem.
bro. Like,
nah, dude. And I don't know if
I'm not
that's-
even trying to ask for a lot. Like, Era's usually going to sit on my lap anyways. That's the phase she's in right now. She doesn't like a high chair
Hey.
or whatever. But, like,
get some crayons.
something, man.
I mean, before you get a dog bowl, and I'm not even a parent, get some crayons.
something.
It's lame. It's like lame for these hipster places to have kids at them.
That's exactly what it is, John.
Who's gonna work when you're older?
Yeah.
The CIA doesn't like children.
Then the what?
CIA, they're trying to cut down on
dude,
reproductive
they're-
numbers.
yeah.
We need more money for
We've
more
said-
moon
I mean,
landings.
I've spoken this very loudly for the last 5 years about churches. Mm-hmm. There's kids here.
Yeah, love it.
You should be thrilled.
Love it.
The kids crying. Great. You're gonna have a church in 20 years.
Yeah. Right.
Well, yeah. The idea that I go there's kids around.
Yeah.
If you're on a flight, there's gonna be kids there.
it's really starting to bug me, dude.
It's starting to bug me too, and I never thought about that thing with the dogs.
Yeah.
They
It's
make
like, come
more
on, man.
concessions. Yeah, you got a rabbit on the flight. Let the kid cry.
A lot of it isn't even like I want things done for, you know what I mean? Like the crayon thing. Like, sure, if you have them, fantastic. I'm also coming prepared. Like, I'm not showing up empty-handed. I got a diaper bag.
Yeah.
It's full of toys and stuff that we can play with and distract ourselves and kill time. Cool.
Sure,
it's,
sure.
It's the my kid feels like they're
a burden.
inconveniencing
Yeah.
you, whereas you're so happy to go pet the dog. Now, don't come pet my kid, but like,
now wait, hold on. You need to tell me. You need to tell me as a parent that how I. Need
I think Derrick's energy's got me all riled up. That's what this is.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we should give them a warning. Turn down the headphones, just 1 or 2 notches.
turn on his.
Turn down everyone's.
Turn on everyone. It's gonna be loud. Yeah.
Go ahead. I cut you off. Go ahead.
There's this kid. How should I interact with kids? How would you like me to interact with your kids? One's in the stroller.
Yeah.
One's on the hip.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the coffee.
Yeah.
The kids. Do you want me to talk to them?
Yeah.
You do.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Because I wave. Do you want me to wave?
Yeah, like the way you did it when you came over
That's
for
all
Era's
good.
party was
That's all
fantastic.
good.
You're like,
All right,
"Hi,
yeah.
Era, how are you?"
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get much from her.
Fine. I don't.
But like,
yeah.
it's more just the dialogue of them and showing. I like them to feel like you're part of society.
Yeah.
You're being addressed. You're being talked to. Like,
I like that.
Learn
Do you
that
think
interaction.
other parents think that?
I hope so. I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
like
you're part of. Hey, or like perfect example. Maybe she's not old enough now, but hey, Era, you order.
definitely.
And if they're like, I'm like,
Right.
Dude, or like, hey, that she's gonna pay, or just let him.
Yep.
It's a kid.
No question.
What you mean?
And that's how you learn.
That bothers me, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm not even a parent.
Thanks for
That
sharing
bothers
my
me.
frustrations.
Yeah. This episode has nothing to do with that. But we figured I'd have to jump in and give a take out, because next week I'm going to forget about it.
Yeah.
It's hot on the press now. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the episode. One of my, by the way, his Netflix special.
Yes, plug it.
Is man, you can go to Netflix and type in Derrick Stroup, and that thing will pop up. Looks clean, brother. Shot at the same place that I shot my special.
Nice.
At the Lyric Theater in Birmingham, Alabama. Beautiful special, man. Enjoy it. Here's Derrick. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. First ever. I looked this up. 3-time guest Derrick Stroup.
Come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen. 3 times, dude. You're the third episode of the pod you were on.
Yeah, I was mentioning that on the way in. I've seen this building change a good bit.
Big time.
Yeah. I mean, now it's grown a lot. You got quite the few creatives in here.
There's more people in there.
Yeah. The studio's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, you
man.
guys are killing it, man.
Well, we moved
Appreciate
up
it.
from the closet.
Yeah.
There's a couple doors down. It wasn't in here.
Oh,
Yeah, we were
that
down the
makes
other end
more
of the building.
sense.
Yeah, there's a couple doors down.
This is nice.
You were like, this feels bigger than.
Yeah, I go, it feels a lot bigger.
It is. Yep.
What would we even have been talking about? In
I don't know.
2022.
Well, it was your first time really getting into interviewing, so I was having a hard time getting much in at all. I mean, John was just barreling me.
Time of possession was heavy this way.
I remember there was like a few comments from the episode, and it was like, man, I don't think Stroup got a word in on that one. But no.
Which is tough. That's tough to do.
Yeah. We were learning, man.
That was when the traffic zipper conversation happened, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
I think that was part
the
of
other
it.
one.
Yeah. That's a pretty good memory, because I truly could not remember a lot of the stuff we were talking about.
That's funny. I went on chat and I go, take an episode of my podcast and take an episode of Rogan and tell me how much Rogan is talking.
Oh wow, that's smart.
To mine. Because
that is very smart.
What did it say?
Yeah, so what was the percentage?
I'm talking too much.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I said. I go, no, give me the numbers. It just said you're talking too much. Oh.
We're not going to tell you.
It's crazy that you can use chat to really problem solve like that.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I've been looking to buy a house recently. I know nothing about it. But if you put in your exact thoughts, questions, numbers, chat will go, this is what you're looking at. This is what you should expect.
Scary.
It's incredible. Well, it makes the dumb have a little power. You know, I'm dangerous out here. I mean, I'm not a smart guy, but I can put some information into a system. Yeah.
They said, somebody told me this, not my real estate agent. Somebody, other guy that I was looking for, he goes, so this house was a private listing and it was about to go on public sale.
Yeah.
And the real estate agent goes, it's gonna go.
Yeah.
In like an hour. It's gonna sell in an hour. He said, put the price and the zip code and said, how long will a home with this price range and this zip code
exactly
on
right.
average stay on the market? And they were like 60 days.
Wow.
And I wouldn't even think that's what chat can do. The chat can't like give you the information, but if you have you still have to be curious.
Yes. I was just telling my wife last night, I told her, I go, Alyssa, I'm just smart enough to help myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like a problem solver, but I know what all the problems are. And this will solve it. So I just put it in there. I mean, when putting offers on house, anything, put in how many days it's been on the market. Just crunch the numbers that you've got right there on the. Put it in there. Say how much should I offer? What should I? And it'll tell you. And you can go. I want to be kind of aggressive. I want to yada yada. It'll talk you through. It'll talk you through the whole thing. And I wasn't leading with that foot. I was doing it on the side and then kind of talking to my realtor, and it just matched up. I mean, and it was crazy.
If you had like hey, me and my boss are like off base a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening. Tell me something, but you would have to know you're off base with your boss.
Yes.
Like you'd have to know, I'm trying to my neighbor is constantly, what can I do? It will tell you.
Yes.
But you have to know to ask.
You need like a baseline level of awareness.
Yes,
to just
but
be like,
that's so funny.
Yes.
Me and John would use it for different reasons. I can tell immediately. Social skill, I'll fill out my boss. I need to know what's going on with my 401k. I don't even know what it is. So we would be putting like,
prompts.
Yeah. I wouldn't need to use it to work my way around the office. I would need it for like my bills. But it works for both brains.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't need help in that area. Different brains.
But that's why like people's like, if you're the jobs that are everybody's like, chat's gonna take my job.
Yeah,
like, well, it should.
Yeah,
some of these it should, but the ones that like, if you show up and you got to figure out, all right, we need to be here because that's probably what it can't feel out. A human.
Absolutely not. No, and like you use it as a tool. It's not going to have all the answers, but you kind of feel something out, navigate it. Now with the social skills part, that would be, because I feel like if you're like me and my boss it would be like, have a picnic and tell it that you love flowers. Find it, it would be like very, generic.
Easton's laughing at. I know what he's laughing at.
Bot voice.
No, the voice from the Epstein's Island guy.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was
you were literally
Hawkins?
on your own island with that one.
I thought I want to go to the island. That's
No,
it's not my joke. It's not
The
my
island.
joke.
The
That's from
island.
Bad Friends. That's from Bad Friends.
Yeah.
Andrew
I want
Santino.
The Stephen Hawking joke. I see.
That's right.
That's what he's
That
doing.
guy brings it together. Yeah.
I have a couple of friends who use it for dating advice. Like they're trying to, it's girls who are trying to use it to be like, okay, so he sent me this text. Here's what I want to say back. What do you think? Like they're letting it coach them on how to like interact with dudes.
Good gosh. I mean, yeah, that's good, but man, that takes away. What about a little bit of the game, bro? What about some game?
I was
man?
working, bro.
Golly, I was getting torched. It would have helped me.
No,
for sure.
Yeah. Hey, should I like if you're like a drunk ChatGPT? There you go. Don't say this.
Yeah.
You're like after 10, it clicks on.
Oh,
and you go, it's a filter.
That's a pretty funny app.
Well, that's a good idea.
Drunk GPT.
Yeah. You put in what your drunk text is, and it's like, no. Say it like this, and you have to spell Easter different.
What you can't do, you can't tell it to be honest with you either.
Yeah.
You tell it to be honest with you.
yeah.
I told it to be honest with me and tell me what was wrong with my golf swing, and I sent it to it.
Yeah.
I kid you not, it said play pickleball. Period.
That's crazy.
I was like, all right, man.
Well,
It's not that
mine,
bad.
I think
Unsubscribe.
I either set mine up or I don't know how it goes. I go, hey, where's the closest? What's a Bible verse related to, or where's the closest? And they were like, you want me to put it in like comedy terms? I go, stop. Forget that I'm a comedian. Forget that I'm a comedian, because it's like, let me give you 5 pickup lines.
That's
I go, no, I'm not doing a bit.
It like gets excited that like it can develop some sort of personality. And you got to be like, just be a robot real quick. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't need.
Not everything needs to be tailored cute to who I am.
But if you can, like, you use it in comedy.
No, I haven't used it in comedy. I wouldn't know. Maybe if I needed to, I haven't used it yet, but just thinking about how I'd use it to explain something that I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah.
So I would have a better idea of like how
Yeah.
I needed to articulate it or come about it. But I haven't tried it on stage.
Well, it's still if you say something, you go, that sounds like you said that on chat.
Yeah.
It's still a made fun of thing. It's not
Yeah.
intelligent. It's like, oh, that sounds like an idea.
You wouldn't want chat to do your vowels.
Like, you get cooked.
Come on.
Yeah,
Dudes are using it for that though.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
definitely
sure.
using it.
I'm sure.
Because it says, say this in a more loving way.
Yeah.
Say this sentence.
Yep, that's exactly
in a
right.
more, it will help.
And you can keep pushing it along. It'll give you another one. You'll go a little more loving than that, a little more, and it'll keep going. Keep going. Yeah, the vowels, that's dangerous.
Yeah, don't give anybody any ideas.
I used it for an outline a little bit, just see like what we're supposed to.
In what?
Like I needed to know like what the formatting was, like how long it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, for your vows.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, give me an example of what it does look like.
No, that's using it, dude. That's a no.
I mean,
No,
that
but I wrote it
helps.
myself. I just needed to like I don't even know what I'm
I
looking
get
at.
that. That's kind of like the questions that I would have, where like you kind of feel silly asking somebody else.
Yeah.
But your phone, because it'd be weird to ask your buddy. You're like, so how long how long are vowels?
Yeah, it's like
know?
in school. You're like, let me see your essay so I can make sure mine looks a little like yours.
Let me see your vowels. Yeah. Well, a lot has changed since you came in here before.
Yeah. Lots.
No,
of
you know
change.
the biggest one.
Yeah. What's that?
Guess what I'm gonna say.
the biggest change since I've been in here. I mean, I've had so many life changes. I'm married with a kid now.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
clap up for that. Let's go.
Kid got engaged, got married, had a kid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say driving.
Oh yeah, I mean
Let's
Let's
that's,
clap it up for that too. That's
driving
amazing. Yeah, congrats.
that's a different world for me. Yeah,
When did that happen? You got your learner's permit?
yeah. I that was like probably 6 months ago. Yeah, just to get behind the wheel, feel it again. Been 15 years.
And she had to drive you?
Yeah, she has to be in the passenger seat. Yeah,
Your wife?
yeah.
Currently?
No. I'm saying
you
if
got-
you have your learner's permit,
How long did you have it?
probably a year. Because I got it initially to move across the country.
Yeah, you have to.
I had to get in the U-Haul. I couldn't have Alyssa driving 26 hours. We had to take turns in the U-Haul. So
That's a tough ride.
yeah, that's a tough ride.
Yeah.
So and it was just easy. I went in, I took the test. I tell everybody it's the truth. Passed it on the first try. Let's
go.
I know what a roundabout is. A yield sign. Your boy knows.
I've been on the road.
I've been on the road.
I've been on it.
Parallel park.
Do what?
Parallel park.
Parallel park. Oh, I parallel park in New York City. Alyssa, let me tell you, no harder city in the world to parallel park, but I'm good at it.
Okay.
Man, it's like it's a good feeling. Parallel park, it's unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I try no backup cam. That's wild. Yeah, I know that's tough.
Just eyeing it.
Just eyeing it. You just got to feel it. You got to feel it. I'll be honest. I'm going to keep it real because this just happened. About 4 days ago, nicked a car in front of me. Didn't believe Alyssa. She was like, I saw it rocking back and forth. I go, okay. We went out there. You could barely, it was one of those, it was gone. One of those.
Oh, front, their back right?
Their
Your
back
front left?
Their back left.
Yep.
My front right. So I'm coming in.
swinging.
I'm swinging.
Oh, okay,
And
gotcha,
it was
yeah.
really close. And couldn't blame. I asked Alyssa if it was clear. She said, "Yeah, I don't even think she looked." And so then we came around, but she saw it, the SUV rocking. But yeah, so it's a different world behind the wheel now.
And they do. Have you ever try to parallel park on a one-way? Because you can park on both sides.
Oh.
And you got to parallel park the opposite.
I have not.
I can't do
actually.
it, yeah,
I would
yeah.
circle the block and. That's tough on a one way.
Let me circle back around.
Yeah.
I told the story I think last week on the pod that Lydia's dad was in town. I think Lydia's back seat, dad's in the passenger. One take on the parallel park.
My
it
goodness
was
gracious.
nothing better.
Still riding high.
She's tough not to pass off a wink right there. Here we go. Hey, big dog, what you want for lunch? That's pretty nice.
I got you.
Or at Lydia in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a
Had a
big
baby.
moment.
Had a baby. Got engaged.
Got engaged, got married, had a baby 7 months ago. Old
Let's go,
Seth
man.
Joel is in the world.
And yeah.
Yeah, it's very
I
exciting.
haven't met him yet.
No, I cannot believe that actually.
Has Caleb met him?
No, Caleb hasn't. We haven't really, we've been just
they've
up
been
in New York City.
Yeah.
Cooped up in that apartment. But we're excited. We're moving down here soon. So that's
COVID
exciting.
still up there? Or?
Do what?
COVID still up there? Or
Yeah,
you're still up there?
no. It's gone now. But there's a lot of other diseases that are still floating around. You can still get some other stuff that you
enough.
need a mask for.
Well, I've seen your act a bunch.
Yeah.
But I watched the whole special last night.
Yeah, oh, well,
on the
that's
plane
nice.
on the way home. And it was like, because you touched on some stuff that you're not anymore.
Yeah.
And stuff that you're like, it's kind of, because I'm in the same boat.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
Well, this is girlfriend conversation, but when this special comes out, it might be.
That's right. Wife
It's
conversation.
so
Yeah.
quick, yeah. But also, I think to myself, well, newly married content in 5 years, you can't do that anymore.
No, you can't.
So we're like showing her the world.
Yeah.
It can't go on the next one.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, you got to kind of put it in there with the flow. Yeah, I mean the special. I like how it flows. I almost talk about my whole life in this thing. I mean, I talk about being a kid. Then I talk about kind of when I get in trouble.
Yeah.
I talk a little bit about Colorado. I talk about New York. I talk about being
Yeah, you do.
I
Yeah.
talk about being a husband to a pregnant wife. So yeah,
that's all frat. Yeah.
And then I talk about kind of how I would like to raise my kid, and kind of some of the things I want to take from my parents. So it's a fun journey.
That's true.
Kind of through
Yeah.
the years.
We didn't mention this brand new special on Netflix currently. Derrick Stroup.
Let's
ladies
go,
and
man.
gentlemen.
Come on,
Thank you,
brother.
thank
We didn't mention that at the top,
incredible.
but unbelievable. Yeah.
Thank
Nostalgia. Which one?
Don't play with me.
No, I'm not.
Now there's two out here.
That's what we're
you
talking
got
about,
Country
yeah.
Wayne, and Nostalgia, which
Nostalgia.
is wild. Similar color palette.
He has
too.
nostalgic.
I got nostalgic. Now I'm on Netflix. He's on Prime. Little difference, but it is wild. And we don't. Now, here's
I
the
gotta
thing.
look at this.
John knows this about me.
Yeah.
I would love to pretend like
He sits up.
took this from me.
Yeah.
He saw something. We live in totally different worlds. So this is either the craziest leak of all time, which
Same
it's
week.
not,
2
or
specials, same name.
same name. Nostalgia. And if you look, I'm telling you, his background is purple, like the same similar background that I've got. Coincidence. Which is wild.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is we're like, comics are very. We have a group chat with me, him,
man.
and Caleb, and
Man.
I see this, and I go, I'm gonna send this to Caleb directly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how this
Yeah.
is. I go, can you believe this?
Yes.
I don't know if he's seen it yet.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
how
yeah.
like you're all talking, and then I got golf group chats and
When he's
Nashville.
celebrating, it's his week. You don't want to rain on his parade, but be like, hey, I don't know if you know.
And then
this,
how
but-
did you put it in there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And then I go, yeah, all right, we've been talking about that on the
Yeah.
side text.
But you got to know. But here's the thing. With John, I already know with all the movement. John's got more group chats, I'm telling y'all, than anybody in the game. So he's constantly
In comedy?
bouncing around
Oh.
and moving. I mean, back when I was out on the road with John, we would message. I mean, we still talk a good bit, but we would talk all the time. And I could tell there'd be like a 6-hour lull. And I go, I guess he's with the other group chats. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sending memes.
We'll
I'm
be
keeping
here.
the conversation
Yeah.
flowing. But clearly, his best friend in Knoxville, the doctor, I can't remember his name. What's his name? That's your favorite. That's your favorite. Yeah, I know he's talking to him. But the reason I know John does the direct stuff is because John does that with me. So if John comes to you direct, and I'll do
you
that
believe
too.
this?
You're working your way around. You're like, I don't know if we can send this. And then sometimes you'll bring it together and you'll act surprised. Like he'll go to me with it, and then he'll send it out, and we'll go, oh, crazy. Yeah, but me and him have been talking about it.
Yeah, this is nuts.
That's veteran level diplomatic group chat.
100%.
That's what that
Y'all
is.
know every guy, every girl,
That's
everybody
such a
knows.
funny concept, dude.
All your group chats are like me. I've got a very, very introverted wife. Okay, like she's extremely quiet. If you've ever been around her, you probably would think she doesn't like you. She's just quiet. Group chats are a night. I have to get her. I go, hey Alyssa. I go, you got to heart react that.
I gotta-
I go,
I do that
the
with
whole
Lydia.
group's in on that.
I do that with Lydia.
I go, you gotta. I go, my mom's floating out there. She's dying. She's dying. We've got to send something to Stacy. And so so I'll get her involved because I know the dance. He's great at the dance because he'll come back 3 days later. He'll heart react it. He'll go, oh man, I missed this, and he'll even give some input on it. And that's like group chat etiquette. Going, my apologies, I missed that.
Just
meme.
like a
yes,
yeah. And you catch up, because and then sometimes you go. I've always thought when I want to go back into it to send something, because I want reaction, but you haven't.
You gotta
It's like a Bible verse.
So funny, John. You got to heart react 9 missed memes
Before
and
you
go,
get
now
your-
read mine. And that's so real because if you don't, you're a monster.
You're like, you can't just pop in here, look it up, and send in this gold.
Yeah.
Do you? Me and Lydia have like whoever the original source of the friend is.
Yeah.
So I go, well, this is Lydia and her aunt and niece.
Yeah.
Now if it's my aunt and niece and
it's-
Lydia's in, I go, Lydia, you gotta
help me out here.
You gotta. I want some.
We're getting killed out there. Come on.
I mean, 100%.
But sometimes but she has to go to me. Hey, can you send back to?
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, you got to kind of coach them along because you don't pay attention
It's
as much when it's not
such
the home team.
No.
You kind of see that it's the other family and you go, well, she's handling it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, you're in this chat.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, my in-laws, my siblings' spouses are not in the Crist family group chat being active.
Oh, yeah. There's some people
They're
that
like,
just
this
aren't.
is not us.
Yeah, there's some people that just aren't. And then you start to feel a little bit of pressure. I know I got to carry it a little bit. I mean, my brother Will is not getting in there, I mean, unless there's a major life event.
Yeah, he does.
Like major life event. Like one of us has a baby. He's like, dope. Yeah.
No, dude.
Congrats.
But so he doesn't. I wonder if he feels any like
it's just not for him. He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
He's not. And some people don't feel the conviction we feel to like, I don't like leaving people hanging. I hate being left.
Because I know what the feeling is.
Yeah. I don't like, there's some people, because I've told John
That's
every
such a
pet
funny
peeve.
idea.
I do not like when people don't respond or don't, it's just, to some people, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to do that to you. I hate when it's done to me. I really cannot stand.
That's why I just go through them all and go interact. And sometimes I'll send 6, 7, 8 texts at the same time.
Yeah.
But I go, who is this one like for?
Yeah.
Like there's a comedian in our circle that did something wild.
Yeah.
We talked about it before we started. That I go, all right, well, this guy's, he did something wild politically.
Yes.
But I have a couple group chats that are like, everybody's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go, I'm not sending this to the whole chat because they might be supportive of it or they might be against it. So and then sometimes I send stuff to you or Ernest or in Nashville. I have one with like Zach and Lee and Aaron Weber.
Yeah.
And then have one with me, you, and Derrick. And then we have one, stuff that we joke about on the pod. I go, well, he's not going to get that. But these guys are going to think you have to have a couple.
This, like these different, sub-chats, subreddits.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're all in different categories. There's certain things that I would send to certain people that you're like, they're not going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
And then you learn about other people. You get a new friendship, you send a meme, and they're like, they don't respond. You go, okay, you're not as weird as I am. And I'll note that.
Oh, you're not coming to my wedding.
When one catches, though, like when you create a new one, you get a new group of guys, even if it's guys you've been with in other ones.
Yes.
But you create this other subgroup, and it catches, and all of a sudden it's consistent day to day. It's like, oh, boys, we had this the whole time. We didn't even know.
Oh, that's so good.
One of my outside, Ashley, our friend, so I'm playing golf with her husband and 2 other buddies. She sends all 4 of us and her. She goes, hey, somebody tell Ethan to turn on the hot tub. And I go, wild way to start a group chat.
Yeah, wild.
Where he's not answering his phone to her.
Yeah, so you come to the group chat.
Oh, and everybody?
Yeah. I mean, that's like that girl in Wedding Crashers. I find you. Like, that's crazy. That's wild. Like, I know you're saying it's like, I'm sure there were some emojis involved, but everybody's kind of like, yo.
And I was like, this is an insane way to start a chat. What about, this is only funny because he's both of one of our best friends. So Nate is on top of the world.
To the moon.
And he's flying somewhere to host some award, like filming a movie. If I got a Nate related meme, this thing better be.
Oh man,
I don't text him jokes that often.
No.
But it's usually about we had this legendary baccarat run.
Oh yeah.
And I saw this meme of this guy playing baccarat, and I go, and what's the other guy? And Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
And I fired up.
Yeah.
A new group chat. Me, Nate, and Greg.
That's a good one.
But dude, that's the most vulnerable.
No,
I'll
it is.
Be.
Well, you created it. Now you've got to host this party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Now
is there food? Are there drinks? What are we doing here?
Yeah, you're the host of the chat.
So now they go. If I just get 1 heart, I go. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, Greg Garcia, which we should tell you, I mean, the creator of a bunch of shows, particularly My Name is Earl, brilliant
so
mind.
Funny, brilliant.
I mean, is a writer, writer's writer. He's great to have in that chat, but Nate's terrifying. I have sent Nate a meme. He didn't respond for a couple days, and I was like, haha, I thought that was great, but I hope the road's good. And I just walk outside and I go, I'm just gonna walk in front of this vehicle that's going by because it's just. But he's just so busy. It doesn't. It would
Yeah, he doesn't take anything from it, but when you put one out to start,
it's terrifying.
Gosh, shut your phone off and throw it in the ocean.
I mean, it's what it feels like. It really does.
Don't you think with now the iPhones and Androids, the group chats are like all of mine. If you go scroll through my phone, it's 1 in 3 is multiple people in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Or more.
Absolutely.
And some people go, hey, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing, John, that I know you've got for sure, just like I do. I have this in the business world as well. Yeah. My group chats, Some are just manager. Some are just agent. Some are assistants. Some is an assistant with the manager. Some is because now I've got to find. This isn't a 911 emergency. Can't send it to the manager chat. But I would like a few assistants to know that I can't find the hotel. You know what I mean? So there's levels to that too.
I'm gonna say you're the guy in charge of the hotel, but the guy one above you needs to know you put the wrong address.
And you know that's intentional, John. Golly, that's as real as it gets.
Copying so-and-so for visibility.
You already know. Just like even with my marketing team. If I really want to put it on blast, I'll put it into the main chat. Yeah. But if I'm like having a good day, I'm going to want them. I'm going to go one. I'm going to go, hey, somebody didn't post this, my man. But if I'm having a bad day, I'm going to the 12-person chat. Where's the reel at 12:30? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want the whole office to know.
I'm asleep, dude. Yeah. Somebody spelled in our the release of our cities and dates Greely for Greeley.
Oh man, did they notice immediately? Did anybody notice?
A commenter.
Yeah.
And I put that to everybody. It's going to everybody, dude. No, I think it was just me, Eleanor, and the designer.
Yeah.
Because then you go, but it's such a funny idea that you want to go. We're not going all the way to the top.
Not all the way to that's crazy. I'm not going to put Alex in this. I mean,
what about your family? You go, sometimes my family puts like stuff about coming to my shows. Yeah. And like, I go, I'm not putting this in there.
Yeah.
Somebody, and then, but it's about me. So I got to be like, hey.
Yeah.
But I feel some kind of way about it being in there, but I don't want to leave them hanging.
Yeah, you got to do the dance.
Chat should help people with this.
Yeah, I mean they should. And I'm not as great in the family chats. I don't pay attention to it as much. I'm kind of back and forth. There's a lot of action going on there. A lot of stuff that doesn't involve me too.
Well, who's in them?
I mean, I've got several different layers. My dad's not in any of them. Not one. You can't find Bill in one chat.
He doesn't put himself in, or he takes himself out?
No, he does not. It just doesn't matter. He's just not. Bill is not.
He's not doing that.
No, man. I mean, he's not. My dad is so old school. There's just not a chance. He gets all of his news like by mail. Like, I mean, he's ancient. But no, it would be we've got my mom and my siblings. So I've got a brother and sister. So we've got that. And then my mom, brother, sister, my wife. We've got that. Yeah. My mom, my brother and sister, my grandmother. Yeah. We've got that. We've got my mom and my grandmother. Yeah. Which is, some people would think that's wild. I'm very close to both of them, so that one runs pretty hot. Yeah. Believe it or not. So there's a lot of we got a lot of the family. Yeah.
Do you name them?
No, I don't name any of them, which is just really crazy.
So how do you? Are you checking the contact list every time?
I'm clicking, and I'll click, and then I'll go, okay, that's the wrong one, and then I'll click another. I'll go, that's great, and I'm just going through. No, I need to name
a bomb.
I'm sure everyone has this though.
Yeah,
sure everyone has this.
Not like to the level you do.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
your family's so big,
huge, and then we got like, so there's like I feel like me and my two older brothers grew up in a different time than my youngest siblings. So if it's about 90s like Christian culture, I go, this is for my two older brothers, maybe by one younger brother, but not the brother below him. Yeah. Because then you go, you have a joke, and then like the younger kids about like about tennis, we all played tennis, and that'll go. Yep. But then you look at somebody that sent it to you, I go, why is he not in this one?
That's so.
And then you go.
Well, that's group chat politics. You can't get in there.
Yeah.
But that's so how you break it down. Like, I mean, my brother. If I'm going to talk to my brother, it's going to be about hunting or baseball. If I'm going to talk to my sister, it's going to be about my mother. Particularly, or just family stuff. But that's funny. It's all broke down into. You
always go, we're so close and been on the road for so long. You go, I go back to my room. I go, I know Derrick and Caleb are talking about this.
Yeah,
about
for
me.
Sure.
Yeah, in a way, you go, I know they're breaking this down.
Well, I mean, the thing though, I'll say that's great about our relationship is like I've always been very like forward with you.
Yeah.
So I say things to you.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'll call John out. John's like can be wild socially, like in interaction sometimes. That homeschool will creep up a little bit. And like we'll walk away from a conversation. I'll go, that didn't see that. That was a wild thing you just said. and we'll talk. But like, yeah, you're right. When you're out on the road with each other, especially me, you, and Caleb, who just did every city in the country twice. You start to
4 years.
Yeah,
Well, all right. So I feel like I'm in this. So like, you're a new comic. You behave as a comedian only on stage.
Yeah, that's
when
right.
When you are, let's say, Theo.
Yeah.
You are Theo everywhere.
That's right.
You're with a waiter, with a barista. You're doing, everybody knows you.
That's right.
I'm in this 75, 25, 50, where people don't, but I think everybody knows me.
Yeah.
And they do, like, and so we were in going to see Leanne this weekend on the Warner Brothers lot for her show. I'm wearing. Our driver is Latino. We're leaving the lot. I come out, I go, "Vámonos." And Caleb goes, sense to Derrick, he goes, "John's just out here just saying vomit." Like, I go, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah. And I just swinging in the dark, I go, I bet he's yelling "Vámonos" while dressed like an off-duty ICE agent. And then I look at the picture. This guy's got on camo sweatpants and a Peterbilt sweater because, I mean, he dresses like he was raised by a wrench. And I already knew. So this driver probably, I mean, I
like,
peed his pants. "Vámonos!" He's like, "Oh God!" I mean, look at this. He's like, "Good God!" He's hilarious. John's just joking. This guy drives into a pole. He's like, I'm just kidding."
He's like, I'm trying to catch if he speaks Spanish. I knew it. That's their catchword. Yeah, but I get it all the time. I'd just be like saying stuff that's like, my dad's the king of that.
Oh, your dad is. I love Johnny Crist though.
Just saying something that is like, I don't know if you have like the social, but that's the only reason I'm successful as a comedian, because I learned from him.
Yeah.
You just walk into some guys chilling, and he's like, "Oh, you guys just on break or what?"
Yeah. I mean,
like,
whoa. He'll just hit him with a stray and just keep walking. John, I love Johnny Crist. That guy is smooth. I mean, and he does it deadpan, but it can get awkward. I mean, he'll walk up to a Hertz rental talking to a dude who'll be like, "Earrings, interesting. We'll take the SUV." And I'm like, hey-oh.
Is he like having fun? Like, is he playing around? All right, nice.
But you have like, he thinks by default, some people think everybody here hates me and is annoyed by me.
Yeah.
One of his greatest traits, he's like, everyone loves me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can just start riffing.
Yeah. And he'll
then,
come
like,
up, shake your hand, talk to you, joke around. Yeah.
I remember we came into my, we did a tour of when I lived in LA, it was me and my two roommates. And he introduced my roommate, and he was like, "Oh, I'm single," or whatever. And then we'd take a tour around the house. It opens his door, and it's, not clean. He goes, "Well, this is why you're single."
Yeah.
I go,
That is a perfect Johnny Crist example. That's exactly. I mean, when he was talking to me, and he always, he's always looked out for me. Me and Johnny have a great relationship, but I'd be talking to him about comedy 2 or 3 years ago, and I mean, he'd look right at me. He'd go, "You making enough out here to get married?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I mean, I think I'm doing okay." That's tough, He's being dead serious. He's like, "Do you have health insurance?" I'm like, "I don't." He's like, "My goodness gracious. I mean, you can't pray away a broken bone, buddy,
I feel like Lydia is, I'm this.
Yeah.
I'm this with Lydia.
But it's real. I mean, here's the thing. He walks away, the dust settles. A lot of truth there.
Sure.
Unfortunately.
And you all like that guy.
Yeah.
I hope I see that guy again.
Yeah, it's a little jarring. But yeah, it's
you want to watch him do it to somebody else.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. And you don't even have to hear what he says. You can just see the ripple as he goes through. You just see people's faces. You're like, yeah. That's great.
There's no right time for better health, ladies and gentlemen. This week's episode brought to you by the good folks over there at AG1. There's just now. AG1 is the easiest and most impactful habit you can have on your health this year. AG1 has over 50,000 verified 5-star reviews and comes with a money-back guarantee. Go to drinkag1.com/netpositive to get their best offer for a limited time. Get an AG1 duffel bag and free AG1 welcome kit with your first subscription order. Order only, while supplies last. Sustainable health is about consistency, not perfection. Simplify your nutrition with AG1 multivitamin, pre and probiotic superfoods, and antioxidants in one scoop. Like we said, we've all of us on this podcast, we talked about it a little bit. We have coffee here, and then we are susceptible to the energy drinks. And I feel like when AG1 is flowing through my veins, it's like it's like the road has just been repaved.
Oh, nice.
Inside me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wow.
Sometimes they go, oh, you got to clean. We got everything's flowing down there, and the nutrients will get to where they want to go, and then the bad stuff will get.
AG1, repave that road inside you.
Repave the road and repave those. Yeah.
Nice.
DrinkAG1.com/netpositive. Let me say that website one more time. DrinkAG1.com/netpositive. This week's episode also brought to you by the good folks over there at Helix. Ladies and gentlemen, Lydia has one of those. She has one of those rings.
Oh, the Aura rings.
Yeah, that tells you everything that you're doing.
Maggie's got one too.
Yeah, does she? Yeah, and it always should be tracking her sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she goes up. So when she sleeps, she goes, "Oh, I'm already 3 steps ahead."
Oh, nice.
If you wake up and have a good night's sleep,
just by sleeping on a Helix.
Yeah, that's what she'd be on that. Helix over there. I go, can you shout it out for the podcast? She goes, I don't have a podcast. I go, fine. Then I'm gonna have to listen. You got the mattress because of the pod, so I'm gonna have to exploit you.
You're part of this now.
Yeah, you're part of it.
Sorry.
You're sleeping well, so there's gotta be some payback.
This is what you're marrying.
You gotta.
Sorry. You're content now.
Yeah, podcast. Sorry, Lydia. But she's sleeping great. It's that Helix mattress, and I also got one. They got one at my house, and we have one in the guest room.
Oh, nice. So you're treating your guests well.
Yeah, down the guests are always sleeping
nice,
well down there with the Helix, man. It is, and we redid my whole guest room.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's licked up. Helixed up. Prove your sleep, and they can. If you ever been on the Helix website, it's awesome because have you ever seen those videos on TikTok of people opening mattresses?
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, so do I. Dude.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, if you want to be a part of one of those, order one.
Yep.
And then let whoever didn't order it open it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because we know how if you order a mattress, it comes in a box and then it opens up.
I kind of want to see how they put it in there. I've never seen that part of it.
How do you shrink
It's
wrap?
vacuum.
Yeah,
be crazy.
It's a wild time.
Yeah.
Spring savings event, ladies and gentlemen. Go to helixsleep.com/netpositive for 20% off site-wide. Whoa, 20% off site-wide. That's
Site-wide.
unbelievable. That's helixsleep.com/netpositive for 20% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/netpositive. But that's the kind of like like Lydia would have a very heavy sense of how are we being like perceived. And I go, I don't know if my brain is like that one of the wires didn't connect. I do not wouldn't consider if somebody was like offended by. No, I don't want people to be offended by the show, but I go, if somebody says something mean about me on the internet, I go, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't like.
That's a superpower, dude.
That is. That
Yeah,
truly
kind of.
is.
In a-
Because I spent a lot of last night fighting in the YouTube comments. Because I don't have that. I don't have that thing where it's like it connects and like
yeah,
I
you
get
feel it.
upset and I think about how I'm perceived.
Dude,
too much.
Scroll down. One of the topics is Facebook fighting online. Because you do that,
Oh, I do it.
but you do it less now.
I mean, I think I picked it up yesterday.
No, tell us from the start. When I met you, what was your status?
Like, what was my status?
To what you are now.
Okay,
you were
so-
in there with. I mean, Charles Barkley's not one of the 10 best of all
So
time.
now it is more about like I defend myself more. But if I've been fighting online since I was able to. I do it in the comments. I get very upset. It started off with LeBron years ago. 2015 Cavs. He was fighting for his life out there. We'll look back on it like a historical painting where the further we get away from 2015 LeBron, the more beautiful it looks. But I was online swinging on people.
Swinging.
I mean, and I did in sports. Nikola Jokic. I have tried to fight Kendrick Perkins in his DMs. I go, I've looked up your height and weight. I do not care anymore. I cannot stand Kendrick Perkins. Nikola Jokic doesn't have an MVP because of part of his hate campaign. Anyways, Nikola Jokic, again, this year, is not going to get the MVP. He has numbers that nobody has ever had in the history of the NBA.
Go for
Absolutely insane.
And you're from, well, because you lived in Denver.
I lived in Denver for 10 years.
And he's just, it's because I'm on Facebook. I like pop over there for something.
Yeah.
And I scroll. And like I have a private Facebook account.
Yeah.
I follow like Derrick and like my family.
Yeah.
And it's just like you scroll down, he's like, dude, if you're telling me the In-N-Out burger is bad, just and it's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Just getting after people.
I mean, I was doing it last night. What happens, like I did another podcast, and some of these podcasts I do, yours isn't like this, but the viewers are just sick in the head. These people live in bunkers.
Yeah.
In the comments, they go, just ignore the comment. I can't ignore these comments. And I respond, you know what's great? I'm going to tell y'all, 95% of the time, the person that wrote the comment cannot believe I have responded.
Can't believe it.
Every time they go, oh, wow, I was just saying what I thought, but you are really good on stage.
Every time.
95% of the time. Very rarely do I lure somebody into my cave that really wants hand-to-hand combat. There's not as many. They think they do. But most
Lure
of the
someone
time,
into my cave.
Yeah, most of the time, it's a fan or somebody who didn't really want the smoke but put something out there.
Yeah.
Because I come right at them. I know that's not good for me. That doesn't look good for me. My management hates it. My marketing team deletes my comments when they can get to them. They're just chasing me online. I'm on the run. I could see them trying to delete, and I go, no, dog, no. I've had 2 espressos, and I'm burning it all down. I am who I am.
I like
it. I like it for your brand. I think it's fun.
I don't think to your credit, it has never been, I don't think anything like consequential.
No.
Or like it's not about politics or it's about
it's
fun.
It's usually just like defending myself and you also, I don't make threats and I don't cuss.
No.
And so those are the things that I just say things like that's wild, big dog, or like I really
there's a lot of
I get really offended by these people that think that like I have honed my entire act behind Nate Bargatze's. That's the one online.
Yeah.
If you want to know how to trigger me, say that I'm doing that's it. They'll go, this guy works with Nate, has mimicked his cadence. This is what they say. I know you guys know this isn't true.
Yeah.
His style, his cadence, his delivery, everything is identical to Nate's on stage, and it makes me have an aneurysm. It's so far from the truth.
It couldn't be farther from the truth.
It's crazy, but it gets me every time. Every time it pisses me off. Every time.
If Nate was just sitting in that chair, we'd have to turn his mic down.
Yeah.
We'd have to turn Nate. We'd have to add a second mic for Nate.
Yeah,
Nate, speak up.
I think that's why it bothers me so much. Some people, you know how a lot of times with people, this is where I'm different. They'll go, I can tell you're lying by the way you react. I am not that guy. Like if I'm telling the truth, I'm through that door. I'm throwing tables because I cannot stand the fact that so like that's what I get upset like with the Nate thing, where it's just like my reaction is just I love Nate and he's helped me a ton in my career, but I've only known the guy for 2 years. I met him in 2024. People think that we were like skipping rocks in a creek together when we were teenagers. Haven't known him that long, and so he has helped me a ton. But when they go, "You've mimicked your act," it makes me want to jump off a bridge.
You're both from the South.
Yeah.
That would be the only connection I could see.
Yeah. Well, there's nobody that I've been around more in the comedy world, even close, more than John Crist. Oh. I've seen John do more comedy than anybody on planet Earth. I've been around him more.
Yeah, wait, I should be pissed.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
that should be like me ever.
I throw a stool on stage. John goes, "Oh, nice move, Derrick. Where'd you get it?"
Is he falling over?
Yeah. No, but it's just I hate the notion that it's like I'm copying Nate. That bothers me because if we're truth being told, and I've dreamed of just airing it all out. But there's other people that are doing way closer to his act than I am. Way closer to his act than I am. Put my arm behind my back.
And you're gonna find him in these comments too.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, I do when I go in I don't go after anyone publicly.
Yeah.
But I do privately.
Yeah.
I go, you came into my DMs.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk, especially if it's usually in the pod, and I go, like something, I go, hey, big dog. I say a condescending nickname,
Yeah,
too.
that's right.
I learned that from you.
Yeah, you got to
Hey, player.
Yeah, hey, player's great.
I go,
my man.
I usually go, I start out with, wait, what?
Yeah.
Because I just want to, I'm not going to come, like somebody said.
Wait, what is like, I wasn't even paying attention to you.
And it's this long, I go, wait, what? And then that usually diffuses that because they go, oh, and they back way off. But because I don't want to come, somebody told me in comedy with heckler or whatever, he's like, if they come at you with a knife, you have to come back with them with the knife. You can't drop an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I know exactly what
you
you
have
mean.
to, if they come
Match
playful,
force.
you
It's a
have to
match
come
force.
playful.
Yeah, you have
can't-
to meet them halfway. You cannot, because the room won't go with you.
No, if you drop
they're
a
just
bomb
in
on 'em.
jest,
Yeah.
and then you just say something completely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't have custody of your kids, and you look like yada yada. The room's like, hey, bro,
Whoa,
I don't think we were there yet.
Yeah, I was just kind of.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to be combative. I was
that's
just
right.
trying to kind of help the show, or I was just drunk or funny.
Yeah.
And if you say one thing to them, they're like, oh.
yeah,
Yes, I go, wait, what? And then it's usually diffused every time when people
Yeah.
go, because I just can't stand when people take private, like, comment. We're popular.
Yeah.
They are not popular. It's unfair to blast it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
get everybody in your fan base is going to support you. They follow you.
Yeah.
So you're like, I can't believe they said this. Everybody's going to be like, yeah, I can't believe it. I
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
That's not.
No, John handles it the way you should. John has shown me DMs before where I would have drove to people's home. And John's like still indifferent. He's like, are they being rude? And I'm like,
You're giving a
"Are
benefit
they
of the
being-
doubt."
Are they being rude? Bro, this is crazy. You know? I'm like mad for him. So
Oh, yeah.
that's
yeah.
the approach. That's the grace you should give people and understand that honestly,
You let it go.
that if they're coming to you with it, they're the ones that have got, because think about what they're doing. They're just into the abyss, some comedian, they're in their DMs. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's, that'd be
a
like
fire
somebody like Kendrick Perkins saying something and you going into his DMs, It's like, you clearly
Kendrick
have
Perkins.
issues.
And you want to, I go, this is, I like, y'all are like, it's like rage bait. I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all are, you're not, you don't mean this.
Yes.
They're like SG, I can't stand SGA.
Yeah,
Because I go, he's the best scorer of all time. I go, don't do this.
Yeah.
Do not do this. But that's what the networks want you to.
Yep.
I go.
There was a period of time where Isaiah Thomas was going crazy. I think it was back around Bron days that you're talking about, and they were comparing him to LeBron
Don't do
over
this.
like
Do
a
not do
3-game
this.
stretch.
Yeah.
And I wanted to throw things at the TV
It's
for that.
crazy.
It's like, you guys don't even mean, this isn't true.
Yes, 100%.
But yeah, it's never been about, because I think Alyssa and Lydia are they have a certain tolerance for
Oh, absolutely.
road anything complaints.
Absolutely.
They have about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
You won't believe, and she goes,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
But we have to do it with each other.
Absolutely.
I have a group text with my 3 best friends from high school, and I would imagine the wives have to be, we're carrying the load
Yeah.
for the other guys about sport. Like, tell them
Yes.
we can't do it. Yeah, Lydia can't take all of this.
No.
It's, well, I don't. Yeah, the work group chat. Now I know what's going on at her work, but it's like,
You got a tolerance too, though. Like on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That goes both ways. You can definitely only handle so much of her work stuff.
Yeah.
That's just, it's not for that. It's for her work group
I
chat.
think there's people without one,
I mean, without what?
a group chat.
Not healthy people.
I mean, my wife's a stay-at-home mom, so there's no work. I am part of the work chat.
Oh yeah, you're in the work chat.
Yeah, which would involve, the baby and the situation at home.
Yeah.
But no, I think everybody's got group chats, and if you don't, I find that to be odd. That's a little odd to not bunch up a group of people and talk to them all at once. You just
About a certain
one person. And sometimes you got to say things to 3 or 4 people, like. And sometimes if something's brought up, it's rounds the edges to do it that way.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're headed to Uncle Jim's today. How are we going to approach this?
Yeah. What are we gonna do with his divorce?
Yeah. If his new girlfriend says something crazy, hey, you got to rally the troops. Everybody in this group chat, we got to keep our heads on straight.
Yeah,
we can't let it go off the rails. I mean, something like that.
Yeah. Or you go, and I think sometimes people post stuff online. I go, oh, you don't have a group chat.
Yeah.
You're frustrated with whatever it is out here. This was for the chat. And
No,
I think
that's a good point.
I've talked myself off ledges with y'all.
Yeah.
And not taking it to
Yeah.
the green room or places where that was not necessary, because I go, hey, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
And the guy goes, yeah, this is crazy. I go, okay, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Trump's Jesus pick. That probably was a group chat move. That
And you go, this
should have went there.
I don't put
It wasn't for the internet.
That's why we'll leave that.
Maybe leave that in the chat.
You go, hey,
No, some things you just put in the chat with no context, because and you just kind of see where everybody. Because I did that with that meme. I did that. I dropped it off and I go, where we at? How we doing?
I'm gonna go to lunch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check back in.
Let's
get
just
a pulse
see.
check.
I just want to see how everybody feels about this. John's actually in a lot of situations the king of that. He'll lead with a question about something to see how you feel before he gives exactly his, so he can navigate it. Because
what do y'all think about
sometimes
this?
the more I was around John, the more I didn't love when that happened, because I knew it was kind of just him trying to figure out how he was going to bring it to me. Because now if I'm against it, John's going to be kind of agreeable. Yeah. But if I'm with John, he's like, yes, bro, that's what yes. And so, but he does, that's a smart way to enter the room, though.
Just don't come off fire and come off introduce yourself.
Very diplomatic, John.
And he'll just because I show my cards too quick. I've kind of started doing that myself. I'll show a comment online that I've screenshotted. Instead of letting you know exactly how I feel, let me just see how y'all feel. And then we'll dance from there.
The first screenshot is just the original comment, and then the next screenshot is your 8 comments underneath it.
Paragraph.
Well, here's what I said to them.
It's fun. Yeah. Well, I like being. We've always talked about. It's like if I didn't do stand up anymore, I would miss. It's like a reality show.
Yeah.
Like we get to. Alex, our manager, is like, I'm in LA.
Yeah.
I know who you represent. I'm like, dude, did you see the, and he goes, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is crazy.
And then you go, how's this guy? And you go, he got the thing with the thing, and everybody goes, yeah, in a good way.
It is.
But people, I think we are comedians.
Yeah.
So we're in but a lot of people are I think comedy is as popular as it has ever been in terms of.
I agree 100%.
In terms of on the just in pop culture,
absolutely.
Like that people know who Tom Segura is.
Yeah,
that he's famous.
Yeah,
but like these are comedians. Comedians weren't famous.
No,
there was like 2 famous comedians when I was growing up.
I mean, I feel I was just having this thought the other day. And me and you used to do this a lot on the road together, where we would just have moments where we would feel really blessed, and we would just talk about, we'd wake up on the bus knocking down an Uncrustable, about to go on a walk in Wichita, just like we're the luckiest guys in the world. We got nothing to do today except to be funny in front of some people.
I feel the same way now, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the exact same way, and that's just But anyways, I was online. There's just so much competition. I feel so lucky to even be heard and have people like my material, because my whole Instagram is just comics. And if they're not comics, they're people trying to make comedy skits. If they're not making comedy skits, they're doing impressions. Everybody wants your follows. They want you to buy their tickets. They want you at their show. There's more. I mean, I think about it all. I'm like, man, if this was 1993, it would be such a different, there would be not nearly all the debris, not nearly all the competition. Everybody's trying to be funny. The whole world wants to be funny right now, because it's bigger than Hollywood. I mean, movies are trying to keep up with the production that stand-up comedy's putting out at this point. So I feel lucky to just be in the mix, because there's so many people pulling at everybody's attention,
Everybody. Well, I saw like a mom that I follow, and it was like they were skiing, and they were like oldest child be like. I go, oh well, that's content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it's a photo when we were not growing up, but 5 years ago, it was a photo of the kids.
That's right.
Skiing, and now so this is not for your following. This is for mass.
That's right.
Or like second kid versus third kid on the gondola.
Yeah.
You're like, this is I'm competing with them now.
Absolutely.
Everybody has like a marketing brain now.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's like it's not for your mom and your aunt to show that it's like this is for mass consumption of strangers, not your followers.
Yeah. This is for...
It's wild. That's a great point.
I mean, everybody... nobody's making videos just for themselves.
Yeah.
If you see somebody put something on Instagram, that's not for their family.
Yeah.
They're trying to get likes. They're trying to get follows.
I saw a guy. I put it in the group chat. I saw a guy, a Heisman winner, former Heisman winner. He's like he's like, me when I pick up the kids from carpool. I go, wow. You're in content. This is
and that's
so your goal with this is my goal.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's in content now.
Yeah.
Versus that's not what it was at the beginning.
It was not. I mean, and now everybody that, used to, you were like the pioneer of this, where it was, you could do skits and comedy. If you see somebody doing any type of online skit, they're going to find the stage eventually now. They're not just staying in that lane.
There. Yeah. I mean, some agent's going to come.
Absolutely.
We got to tour them. I want to talk about one thing before we get out of here.
I would love to.
We've talked about this. So your Netflix special came out.
Yeah.
And it was top 10.
Yeah.
It was 6
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. And it was so surreal to see. We talked about this.
Yeah.
I go, Game of Thrones cost $40 million an episode.
That's right.
This stand-up special, very well done, very well produced, but cost
not even a fraction.
Not even. And I go, the idea that 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 through 10,000.
Yeah.
The idea that, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of comedy that we can get up there with a mic and beat something with a $50 million budget.
Absolutely.
I could not be more.
Yeah. It was.
This
surreal.
is a man and his microphone.
Yeah. And
some lights.
Yeah.
But if the light guy didn't show up, we could still do it.
We could still, it'd be an album audio, but yeah.
The guy would flip them on.
Yeah.
Color correction, we could probably figure something out. But
you're so right.
Does that
and
make
that's
sense?
a great way to put it into perspective. I haven't quite articulated it that well, where Game of Thrones, something with that much money, power, leverage. But yeah, it was 7. Yeah, it was crazy for, there was like 8 days, 9 days, something like that, which was just crazy to be in the top 10.
And look what all the other stuff in the top 10 is. It's like
it's really
they had to make a city.
Yeah.
In the 1800s or whatever the show or whatever, it's like.
I mean, I was in Birmingham, a little different than Game of Thrones.
Its own Game of Thrones, by the way.
There's still danger, nonetheless. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Change is quick in Birmingham.
I just thought, and I told
certain families against other families.
I told Leanne, I go that Leanne Morgan is like has her show and she's filming a season 2. Bro, me and Caleb, we walk on that Warner Brothers lot. Like, cause I texted Leanne, I go, hey, we're in LA, we're gonna come by a film. And she goes, oh, come on. And she put me in a group chat with.
Yeah.
And I've been on that Warner Brothers lot to watch like a filming of Conan or like to see other stuff.
That's surreal.
We walked onto that lot like we owned it. I go, get me in. I was being disrespectful to everybody. I go, I'm with Leanne. I go, who's Leanne? In the show.
Yeah.
Her name is the show.
Yeah.
I'm with her.
Yeah.
Y'all
with
can't tell me
team.
nothing,
that's,
bro. And
that's
before I would walk on, do I have to, is my shirt tucked in? Yes,
Yeah.
sir. No, sir. Here's my badge. I go, I'm not showing no badges. I'm going in.
Yeah.
I go, to see her, what I told her, the same thing I told you, is I go, to make a sitcom in 2026, which no one's making sitcoms.
No.
It has to be so head and shoulders better.
It's crazy.
Than anything that exists for we don't do them anymore.
No, they don't.
We'll give her one.
Yeah.
We'll give her a season 2.
Absolutely.
And a season 3.
It'll be successful.
I go, do you realize how much better than anything else this has to be for it to keep getting renewed? It's not unbelievable, man.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not, and I talk about this on other pods, and I've told you this, but I mean, I would not have the Netflix special without your help.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Well, of course. I mean, people don't realize if you like Derrick Stroup's comedy, John Crist is a big part of this journey. You know, when we started off in the beginning, and I made a big post about it, but I was as broke as I could have ever been. Not funny. A pretty blue, a lot more blue than some of y'all would like to know on stage. Your boy was rough on the edges, and John took me. First, I'd never, we worked together. It was like November 2020 or something like that, December 2020. And you asked me if I'd ever been to Salt Lake City. Yeah. And I was like, never been. I was like, John, I've only been to like 4 cities. I've only been on 3 flights. I was like, I'd never been anywhere. And John was like, we're going to Salt Lake City. And
next week.
Yeah.
Like
it was like 2 weeks later. I had to have Eleanor put all of the incidentals down on the credit card because I didn't have money to pay for the incidental. I was at the counter in St. Louis and they were like, it's $150 for the incidentals. And I was like, well, y'all aren't going to believe this, but I don't have. So I got to reach out to Eleanor.
On the couch.
I don't have incidental money, okay? So if something happens in this room, it's incidentally John, okay? It's not me. But no, truly, I mean, 4 years of honing my craft in front of your crowds, the best crowds. They were always so gracious. And I'm not a Christian comic, but I learned how to be a clean comedian.
There you go.
A Christian that does clean comedy, and that's because of you giving me a chance, and and me figuring out how to be well behaved on the road. You gotta learn, John. Me and John are the same in the sense of like we just want you to be thankful and crush. And I mean that was it.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. And I can't thank you enough. Well, I mean the whole time I was sitting there trying to thank you for this, I'm so glad I kept it together. Me and John are criers. Mm-hmm. Y'all might not know this, but me and John, we'll have a couple tears every once in a while if we get emotional. Yeah. And so I was glad I fought that off.
Yeah. Well, it was like
John didn't. Look at it.
It was so.
Look at it.
No, dude. I mean, it's obviously I'm so proud.
Thank
obviously,
you.
We don't.
Thank you,
we don't
man.
have to do this publicly on a pod. We could if you want, but
yeah.
No, I you know what? It's. I mean, I every time somebody is like Derrick Stroup, I go, yeah, dude. It's like almost like I saw that a long time ago. Or like I knew he was a killer. Yeah. Now things that maybe have to go his way, and you got to keep your life on the tracks a little bit.
Absolutely.
But it's to go. Oh, we've talked about this on the pod. When I go, I'll never forget. I think I've told the story on the pod. When we were, I think you know what I'm about to say. We were driving to Paducah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to say?
I think so.
And you said you got the Tonight Show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I obviously want the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
And it was like I was so proud because I was like, well, you could tell. I know you know that I want that as well.
Yeah.
And I've been on it since, but you go, how do you sit with these two emotions?
Yeah.
Of like you're so proud.
Yeah.
And also something that you want yourself.
Yeah. I mean that is a tough balance, and you did it well. I mean, I never felt you never showed that, which is
I probably said that to Lydia.
Yeah,
I go, gosh,
group chat.
Yeah, this is a different group chat.
That's a different group chat.
I go, Stroup got the Tonight Show?
Yeah.
In front of you, I'm like, dude, congratulations.
Yeah.
No, dude.
No, that's so real. But no,
your friends,
I do remember that, and it's to you too. People all the time. They won't take me out on the road. I mean, of course not anymore. Things have changed, but because I was making it hard for them. And John never ran from that. I mean, I would murder as hard as I could up top. I mean, I would have these fine Christians in a headlock, and it just didn't matter. John every single time would come on after me, put on an hour show that was just worth every cent that these people have paid to be there.
Gosh.
And I mean, I'm telling you, I'll say this: me, John, and Caleb. On the last tour that we did, we had it. We were trouble.
It was over.
It was a big time show, and we knew every time we came out, we were about to put our foot into this crowd. Yeah. And I'll never forget that because I mean, every time I go, we're about to put on a show that these people are not ready for.
In Wichita,
it doesn't matter where we were at. I always joke around with John, telling him he has the same touring schedule as the Oak Ridge Boys. I saw some small towns in this country touring with John. I go, where? I'm not going to name, I don't want anybody catching any strays, but yeah, we were at a few places where I go, I hear, you know. But no, every
sold 2,000 tickets here.
Yeah, but that's also that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Selling tickets in a place where people wouldn't even fathom it.
Yeah.
But and you know, I'm glad we brought it up on the pod. I really believe and I love giving people their flowers in front of other people.
Yeah.
It is great to do it privately, but it's also great for people to see just that our friendship is real. My appreciation is real.
Yep.
And I'm thankful. I wouldn't be here without your help. So thanks.
Kind of you to say, brother.
Thank you.
Well earned, by the way.
Thank
I
you,
said
thank
to
you.
Caleb and Mason's out on the road with us now.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I do 5 minutes or so. I go, by the way, did y'all like Caleb and Mason? And they go, and I go, Kevin Hart has a comedy special coming out this weekend on Netflix, and both of those guys are on it.
Yeah.
And they came to me and they go, dude, thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
And I go, oh yeah, like we said it to each other privately, obviously,
Yeah.
but to say, dude, this guy's one of the best.
Absolutely. You put I mean, when I was out on the road with you, my socials were up on a big screen behind me.
Yeah.
I mean, all the things that
Yeah.
you know that you can do to help us get a leg up, and then eventually,
Yeah.
you know, you graduate. You know,
Yeah.
I've flown the nest.
And somebody said, well, Tim Hawkins, who we've had in here, did it for me.
Yeah.
And did it for me, and you try to reach back and do it for other guys.
Yeah.
Because somebody Shane, I was listening to Shane's podcast, Shane Gillis, and when he did Madison Square Garden, he goes, we had Dan Soder out, we had what's his name that smokes cigarettes and does the show late at night,
Dave.
Attell.
Yeah.
We had Attell out, we had Santino out. We listed 5 killer headliners, and he goes, he goes, it took so much pressure off me.
Oh yeah.
And I go, I never thought about it like that.
That's a good point.
He goes, everybody already got their money's worth before I even came out.
Oh man, that's the line. That's the line.
I know.
Everybody already got their money's worth before I even came out.
Versus
now I get to be the I mean, we're going to the moon. Let's go.
Yeah. And versus all these other comics killed, I have a lot of pressure. And you can tell, I know Shane not well.
Yeah.
But that is sincere from him.
Absolutely.
He goes, oh yeah, he's not. This crowd, these people paid however much they paid to come in here. Let's find the best comics to come out. And they go, yeah, a lot of comics don't bring good comics out in front of them because it puts pressure on them.
Yeah.
He said, it takes pressure off me.
Absolutely. And it makes for a heck of a show.
Yeah.
I mean, people know that from the beginning to end, they're going to be in for, and when a comedian like you who keeps bringing out people that they can count on, they start to trust you for that.
Yeah.
They go, no, they bring friends and they go, I don't know who his opener's going to be. It's usually these guys, but whoever he brings, it's always great.
Yeah, I feel like if you live in Sioux Falls and you go, do you want to, hey, no matter what city, I'm coming back.
Absolutely.
You're coming back.
Yeah.
And you were like, do you remember last time? You go, he was good.
Yeah.
But those 2 guys in front of him, either we'll show up later. Actually, the kids have a game. Let's not. Versus that show was lights out.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
You know, that's funny. That's a line that you should use with an opener. Like you're doing a theater in a city and it's like a new guy. He's about to go up and you're like, I know you'll probably never see these people again, but I'll be back another 20 times in my career. So if you could care for 15 minutes, it'd be good. You know what I mean? Because that's real.
Yeah, you're not going to be back.
Like, you're not going to ever see these people in Rochester, Minnesota again. But I'm doing this theater for quite some time.
I'll be here, Kodak Center. I'll be back.
I'll
be back.
Yeah.
You would always put in. You would always put in something up top.
Yeah.
About the city.
That's right.
And the more unique the city.
That's right.
The more Derrick would, and Shipshawana, Indiana is one of my favorites. He went for.
That was the best one I ever had.
Probably 10 minutes.
I probably
couldn't stop.
That was probably, it was like 8 or 9 minutes of just talking about. But it is Shipshawana. Everybody was horseback and
it's
like
Amish town. It's
one of my maybe my favorite place I've ever done comedy. And I just don't even tell people anymore. They go, "Where's your favorite place you ever done comedy?" I go, "Shipshawana," and they're like, "What is that?" I go, "It's a harbor in San Francisco." No, I mean I just can't explain to them what it. But yeah, that was that.
And then I always go, well, I have different observations.
Yeah.
About the city, so you do yours, and then I'll do mine.
Absolutely.
I'll listen to what yours are, and then I'll do different ones.
That's the only thing now is, and I've been a headliner off and on for the past 5 or 6 years, but now that it's my own show out there, that is one thing that is like one of the things about being a headliner that can be a bummer sometimes is all your openers still all the very funny observational stuff. It's like you wish you could come out. I'm going to do a quick 5 on just everything we've seen this afternoon, and I'm going to bring out the guys to open up. Because so they're going to come out. Every conversation y'all had in the car that afternoon, they're just hammering in their opening set, and you're like, nice work, man. That was my line.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's like when we did the Jelly Roll roast.
Yeah.
I was hosting.
Yep.
I covered everything.
Oh, I love that.
I covered everything, dude. And everybody's like,
I love it.
Bert was there. Tony was there. They were all. Whitney was there.
That's
she's
so
like,
good.
yeah, he's heavy, and now he has a wife.
You just we covered it. That is so great.
They're just sitting there.
Yeah. Well, we got nothing now.
Dang it.
That's. So
I would say. I feel the same way about you. That I heard Jay Leno one time. He said his career was almost over, and he went to one of his cameramen. You know, he had 200 people working on that show, and he went on one of his light guys or something. His kid's graduating from high school, and he goes out there to the house or whatever to celebrate this graduation. He's having a sweet tea on the back porch or whatever. And the guy goes to him. He's like, "Hey, Jay," he's like, "You bought this house for me, man."
Crazy.
And he goes, "Or my job with you."
Yeah.
And you go, he's like, that was one of the most rewarding things about the whole thing.
I could not imagine how Jay felt. I mean, that's just so heavy.
You could take all the other stuff. He goes, I remember you said, this is early on, you can buy 1,000 of them now. You go, I took my fiance on vacation.
Yeah. With the money I made with you.
Yeah, now you're probably going to better vacations.
Yeah.
But
no, but then
you're not going to Gulf Shores anymore. But you were that. Yeah, dang it, sorry, dude. Sorry.
You already know. He's not even lying. But but that is true, and I did, and I remember it blowing my mind. And you're somebody that's always said this, and I love this. But you talk about the things we buy. You're like, you went on vacation with comedy money. You're like, you went to the beach with joke money. You told jokes and then went to the beach.
Crazy.
It is crazy, especially when you grow up with parents that you've seen work their butts off and have jobs. And, you know, like I've heard you talk about your dad and all the things that he did growing up. Yep. And then we look at what we do, and it's like, you're so blessed. It's crazy.
Like, I don't even, and now it's like, well, I don't have to, like, you're not relying on me for, you're doing it.
That's right.
And then you go, he get like I got him a start maybe or whatever, but it's well deserved. You can go on and do it now by yourself without needing like me to give you or like man. And I hope I can do it for 1,000 people.
And people all the time, I'll tell them, really, I'll go, man, I wouldn't be here without John. They'll try to go, no, you did this, you did this, no. Comedy's different, okay? You got to have some people's help along the way. Yeah. It doesn't matter there's some people that are watching this pod, that are out there right now that are crazy talented in comedy. They got nobody that's helping them. Nobody that's giving them a chance, giving them a break. And so it is important in comedy. You can't you're not just going to rise from the ashes and do this. You got to have somebody stick out their hand and go, let me give you some tour dates. Let me put you in front of some people. Let me give you some opportunity.
And you'd hope that they take it from there.
And that's exactly, I would like to think now, you know, I would tell anybody, every opportunity I got with John, your boy did it. You know, I never let him down. If John was like, hey, industry's in the building, I'm going to bring it. Because you gotta get yourself, like with what we say in comedy all the time, your management can get you anywhere once. You have to bring yourself back.
You can.
They'll get you in any room in America one time, but if you want to see that room again, you're going to have to bring yourself back.
Yeah. Man, what a journey. Yeah. And
who
knows where it's going to go. You think you'd. Yeah, it's awesome to be in it. And
it is.
And like, this is Rory. I was watching the Masters this weekend.
Yeah, of course.
And he said, hold on, I'm going to get it to say the exact thing because I wrote it down. I was like, man, if that's not the truest thing I've ever heard. He said, that's right here. Where did he say? All right, I got a bunch of jokes there. Process over prize.
Oh, man.
Meaning
that's
like
an easy one. That's process over prize.
You're like, I gotta get. You're like, well, mate, hopefully we get it. But you're like, hey, why does this joke not work? Hey, we got to figure out how to sell more tickets. Hey, we got to figure out how to do this, and we're all in here kind of.
Yeah.
Some people are ahead of us, some people are behind us, and then some comics have been ahead of us and are now behind us.
Yeah.
Some comics that I thought were behind me are ahead of me.
Comedy's crazy.
Crazy.
I agree 100%.
Week to week. You said that, we texted about that last week. You go,
Yeah.
unbelievable highs. And then.
No, let me tell you, the line's great.
Yeah.
I go, comedy's crazy. I go the highs and lows. I go week to week. I'm up and then I'm down. John goes, laugh out loud, day to day.
Day to day.
And I'm like, you're right. Week to week's not even day to day.
You go, oh man, it's sold out, and then you get an email.
Yeah.
And then you go,
there's this market that's doing nothing. What are we going to do? And just the panic shoots up your back. The same way that you just had joy for the. It never ends.
it's up your back.
It just never ends.
Yeah. And you go, man, if you can, and you obviously, but it's happened to me.
Yeah.
That your personal life has taken you off track.
That's right.
This thing that you got to go, well, you got to keep this thing on the tracks enough, and to, I'm sure every business person, it's not just comedy, that's in everything. You want to start a HVAC company.
Yeah,
You go,
yeah.
dude, with the new tax, you go, oh my gosh.
That's right.
Or hey, we just got, somebody gave us we got the biggest contract ever with the city. Mm-hmm. You go, I want to start a business. You go, all right. Yeah, good luck.
That's right.
This week's episode also brought to you by the good folks over there at Ridge. Ladies and gentlemen, 10% off the Ridge. Do you ever notice what, like, if you get a certain car, then you start to see that car everywhere?
Yes, everywhere.
I see these Ridge wallets everywhere.
Easton, didn't you just get one?
I did get one.
Are you loving it?
Yeah.
It's nice. I think they might actually be bulletproof. I don't know if I can say that in the ad, but I feel like I could shoot it.
Test it out after the show.
I think I could shoot it, and it would literally.
have to go
My
out
cards
and go.
would be literally safe.
Let me
We'll have
check
to
the
go out to
don'ts
somebody's
section. Let me see if
property.
we can
Yeah,
say
they
it's
add that in there.
bulletproof.
Yeah, dude,
Hey man,
is there a don'ts?
I'm looking for
Yeah.
don'ts. I don't see any don'ts,
Then
so
you
I
can
think
do
you're
it. You
good.
could run it over the car. You can throw it out of my top floor apartment building. I promise you, I think it would be fine.
Your money's going to be safe.
Functionally,
Your
cosmetically, it
AAA
might be
card is
cooked,
going to be
but-
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, once you get this certain guy, I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see these Ridge wallets everywhere. My buddy pulled one out the other day. I'm like, dude, you rock with Ridge? They go, what do you know about Ridge? I go, they're on the pod.
It's our guys.
It's our people. Unique, slim, modern design that holds up to 12 cards. How many cards you got?
I think I only have like 8, but I also have my car keys like a card.
Oh, yeah.
So I technically
what
have
8
9.
cards do you got?
I got a driver's license. I got 2 debit cards. I got a few credit card numbers.
2 debit cards.
Dave Ramsey not be happy with this.
Well, my credit score is better than his probably, so he can get lost.
How do you have 2 debit cards?
Yeah, 2
Because
debit
one's
cards?
from my old account before I got married, and one's with my new account. My old one's worthless, and I should
The
probably cut it
escape
up.
account.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
it.
that's
Got
the
it. Got
DraftKings
it.
account.
Yeah.
There's no money in there. Just the overdraft
anymore.
account.
There's no money in there. It's negative. Losing your wallet is the worst, but with Ridge AirTag attachment, that's what you have always known exactly where it is before panic mode. Imagine just waking up in a world that I'll never lose my wallet.
Yeah, it's nice.
I might get robbed and they might have it, but I'm never going to lose it.
I'll know where they are.
They also
I'll
got this
know where
key holder thing that you put all your keys in. All the keys like stack up.
Yeah.
And then it has like a little thing, so your keys don't like jingle around and stuff, and you can put it in your pocket, and it doesn't look like you have a bomb in your right pocket.
Oh, I need
Smart,
that.
dude.
It's
Smart.
nice.
I need
They got to
that.
pat you down when you go into the club with
Yeah.
that. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off at Ridge by using the code NetPositive at checkout. Just head to Ridge, RIDG.com. Use the code NetPositive, and you're all set. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support the show and tell them the good folks over there at NetPositive sent you over. And to keep it all on the tracks, and it couldn't be. Yeah, if I didn't, we weren't doing comedy anymore. Gosh, we would be unemployable.
No, you would be fine. I tell you that all the time. John always acts like John would own a company. It would be great. I would be the problem. You'd go into Dick's Sporting Goods. You'd be like, how's it going? I'd be like, I've sold 3 bats today, but I hate this job. I mean, our journeys would be different. I hate to break it to you, dog.
Sold 3 bats today.
Yeah.
That's what were you doing when we first started?
I was a manager at Big Lots.
Okay, not the merchandise? Or not the sports store?
No. That was not when we first started. I was a manager at Big Lots for 6 years, and then the 1 year that we were together, my last day job was Sports Fan, which was the sports store in downtown Denver, and that's the one where they hired me as a bouncer because all the homeless people were stealing jerseys. So I was just physically fighting people for money, and that's not a made up thing at all.
No, I remember you would tell us.
I would tell you.
I think we saw some.
I mean, I would be half my day was me tugging on the other side of a John Elway jersey, and another man like hissing at me. I'm like, no, you're gonna get it. And he's like, I'm like, what is wrong with you? My God.
I think we saw some footage.
There's footage of, I have a thing where
we need
the
it.
security guard, no joke, security guard, homeless man, they're in a fist fight. Stevie Marquez was the security guard. He's my buddy now. He's my boy because we bonded over this. And I'm watching him out the window. I mean, they both were like trading. And then I grabbed the homeless guy and I just wham, and I just slam him on his back. And I go, that's it. That's enough. And I mean, just broke it up. Somebody got it on video, and I had them send me the video of me.
That's right. You showed it to me.
Yeah, another time. I've never told this story, this on a podcast. When I was looking out the window, just daydreaming about a future that mattered, and I saw a homeless man punch a female security guard, like in my daydream, like off into the distance. I'm just looking across 16th Street Mall in Denver, and it just whack. And I go, oh, my. And I walk out to the door. Security, it's just like, I mean, they're chasing him. He's barefoot. He runs in a circle. He comes around.
This is the one I saw.
Yep. He's coming by my door, okay? I step out and I just shoulder check him as he's running. The last thing I saw was him like looking over like this. And I went, boom, shot him into a trash can. Trash goes everywhere. And I stepped out there and I go, ah! At the top of my lungs. And the police officer comes over and he goes, thank you. Do not ever do that again. And they arrested the guy. And I'm telling you, like all the security guards, they treated me like I was a made man. But all I did, I just stepped out the door, just an easy little whack. I mean, sent him into the trash can.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
You dream of that.
Dream of it. You can tell by the way I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
You're still there.
Oh, dude, and that yell, I couldn't help it. Like high school football, track back block. Oh, I'm so glad we brought this story up because I've never told. It's insane.
Well, it's like a.
Meanwhile,
I saw this.
Just high. He weighs 145
Oh,
pounds.
he was. He was just rib cage and dreadlocks. This white dude, and I just smoked him. I mean, smoke. All the way, it was just baby powder, and then me just.
Oh man,
it felt good.
I've seen a video in the concourse of an NFL game, or people jawing each other.
Yeah.
And the one guy, no one wants to swing first.
Yeah,
because then you go to jail for that. And the one guy, and then the guy goes, "Oh, have you seen this?" He goes, "Oh, yeah." He didn't even do it right then, but he goes, "Now I'm allowed."
Oh my!
Now
goodness.
I'm allowed.
You know how
to,
terrifying that would be?
Yeah.
Truly, to like
goes,
throw a punt and you see the guy go, "Thank you," and you go, "Thank you."
Yeah, he waits like 30 seconds. He goes, "Everybody, you ready to see this?" And just knocks the guy because you can't. I feel like we all walk around wanting to do that.
Yeah,
but you witnessed a crime.
Absolutely,
and you're like, I get to be a part of this.
Absolutely. Now I'm
and
gonna
then
tell
he comes toward you.
As a guy that used to get in fights, it's way more glorified on TV and in video than it is.
Yeah.
Nobody, anytime I got into a fight, nobody afterwards was like, "You're the man." That was sick. They were always like, "Hey, buddy, like you got to calm down."
You got to talk to somebody.
That was my cousin, Yeah, but
in Harvest.
Yeah, Harvest. Growing up in Harvest, that was back. I mean, I don't drink anymore. We all had our days, but I was. Can you imagine? I mean, look at me. I just had a cappuccino today, and I'm out of my mind. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, 4 bourbons, your boy was a problem.
Walking around, waiting for somebody to look at you.
I was
wrong.
definitely the guy that was going, keep staring, Bubba. No, keep staring at us. I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. I mean, that's not what anybody wants, No,
fighting is not about the default, but it is once you, like when I've said something confrontational on the DM.
Yeah.
I'm at the golf course. I'm refreshing that.
Yeah.
Waiting for that guy to come back because you want to like.
I hate the real estate it takes in my brain though. Because I become obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And like, now your wife's trying to talk to you and she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you can't be like, well, Steve from Sacramento seems to think that I yell too much on stage, so we're going to see what he's made of.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Lydia, I was on Adam Carolla's podcast yesterday, and I asked him if he ever confronts anything in life.
Yeah.
Like a loud muffler or and he goes, never. He goes, I'm too narcissistic. I don't want them to think that their behavior is controlling me. And I go, I'm the opposite.
Wow.
I go, hey, loud muffler. I go, I'm going to go talk to him.
I know how you feel.
Yeah.
There's nobody that gets more bothered about that than John.
Lydia goes, no, we're going to get shot. And
No.
they're like, people come in, I honk at them and I yell. I go, this is not, you can't reverse here.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't say anything
Yes.
to anyone.
Yes.
Still is controlling Corolla's thought, though. That's funny.
Yeah.
He
It's,
goes
But
on
he's
his
like, I don't want
pod.
them to know that it is.
yeah. It's actually controlling it a good bit.
Yeah.
Because he's like doing this
He's
whole
made a
like
career out of it.
Zen thing.
Right.
Yeah.
As like a defense. You're right. I mean,
He gets on his pod for 2 hours and talks about his upset about life.
Yeah.
So maybe he channels it in a way that
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So it does come out somewhere.
he said he would never confront anybody and I would never physically confront anybody because I'm not big enough, I don't think, but I'll talk. I'll get into.
Isn't it funny how much that's the only thing that really holds a lot of us back, I think, is like, dude, if I was huge, I would say everything at all times.
to anybody.
Always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at my what's it called? At my when I got engaged.
Yeah.
We had a down on Broadway. I go, we'll just have an open bar.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have buddies that are pastors, family members, just hammered.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, $30 is the only thing between you and getting blacked out?
Yeah. You learn a lot about people at an
You
open
go,
bar.
oh, I thought you didn't get drunk because
Like principles. Yeah.
I thought you didn't fight people. No, I'm not big enough.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't fight people because you're not an aggressive guy. It's like, no, I'm small.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not
That's
big
such a
enough.
funny thought. You're like, no, I literally, I'd smoke him and Kim if I could. I just know I wouldn't make it out of here.
I
And you're
want
like,
to bad.
Wow.
I want to, you're like,
and you're like, I didn't know you didn't drink. You're like, oh no, I love bourbon, man. It's crazy expensive here. But if it was free, man, I'd be crazy.
you're
right
like,
now.
that's all that's kept your family
that's the
at
point you're
$30.
making. That is wild. You're
That's
right.
all.
That's it.
You're like, I don't want to confront that guy because I don't want to die.
I mean, the way I relate to that is kind of insane. I would eat biscuits and gravy every day, but I want to see my son grow up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I would eat it. I think it's the
Little
best
higher
thing.
stakes, but
I
yeah.
cannot think of something that's better to eat. They go, Derrick, why don't you eat biscuits and gravy? Because it'll kill me.
I
there
want to.
is no other reason why I wouldn't. Why I wouldn't.
want to drink 10 Red Bulls a day.
Yeah.
I want to drink it.
Yeah, because
at
of how
all
you
time.
feel.
I want to drink all of them.
Yeah. I think prison is great because it has kept me from making several decisions.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm this
monster.
every day. I'd
yeah.
love
Yeah.
to have more than one. I
Yeah.
can't. I don't want to have a heart attack. I want to see my daughters grow old.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, biscuits and gravy, same thing. Prison, same
Yeah.
thing.
I don't want to go there.
No,
Yeah.
I see locked up and I go, I am not built for
Yeah.
that and I won't go there.
And then you see a certain level. You see a certain level of success or money in people. You're like, well, they don't have the consequences because
Yeah.
they don't have the only reason all of us are showing up to work on time, being respectful to the front door person is because, and I know some guys in country music are like, well, they are above consequences.
Yeah.
I would act insane too.
Yeah, well, and also,
That without a family,
Yeah.
without kids, and minus your health.
Yeah.
You go, and every time you do something that you're going to get consequences for, you get bigger.
absolutely.
You go, I would do that too.
Yeah,
So would
and,
you, by
and
the way.
the thing that we're not mentioning, which is so real too, is just being a Christian.
Yeah.
Keeps you in all those boundaries. There's so many times where I'm just like, this wouldn't be Christ-like to smoke
Yeah.
this guy in the elevator. You know, I think that's important. I mean, that helps you make a lot of the important decisions you need to make.
Or your family.
Do what?
Or your family.
Or your family.
You go, my dad would hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's even.
Or
you
he
know,
would be sad.
Yeah.
He would love me, of course, but man, he would.
The parents,
proud of
parents
this.
are a big thing. I'll never
Yeah.
forget
Christian
when,
or
when
not.
somebody
Yeah,
was
yeah.
asking Nate why he does clean comedy, and initially it was because he was like, I knew my parents
Yeah.
would be ashamed of any other version.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I'm gonna keep it clean, so my mom and dad can respect what I'm doing. So I mean, you're right. I mean, that's the folks. I mean, I definitely think about like my mother was like one of the things that she told me all the time is have a little pride. You got to have a little pride in
a little
yourself.
bit.
You got to take a little pride. You should say it when it came to
pride in
homework.
yourself.
You know, I'd be playing ball. I mean, that was just like one of my mom's battle cries that
We don't do that.
I use that still today, where it's like you got to have a little pride about yourself, man. You got to care a little bit about what you're doing, what you stand for.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's coming across. Yeah, I feel like you're the same in a way. They're like, well, it's if my business is my name's on it.
Yeah.
It's John Crist. We don't.
Yeah. I know you take that very
Dude,
serious.
hey, we're not. Yeah. Get a step and repeat back here. Get some lights on and make it look like because I think a lot of people, especially these days, if they're going to pull out their credit card and put $150 down for them and their wife to go out
That's right.
to something, make it great, man. Make it great. Make
yeah.
the lights look good. Make as best you can with the money you have. Yeah. Make it unbelievable. And then, we go to every city in America, and we'll be back for a long time. And you too, brother. You're going to be on the Oak Ridge. Are you going to be?
I'll be right there. I'll be trailing you. It'll be a little bit smaller bus, but I'll be doing the cities you used to do.
Yeah.
I'll be in Zanesville. Learning about how the zoo broke loose.
Let's go. Well, honored to have you on the pod, dude. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much for having me. I love you, buddy.
You're the man, dude. Love you too, bro.
Sure, it was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.